Hello everyone, I'm back again for a second time this week with another tournament report. So earlier this week I shared the top 16 deck list from a different event in Thailand. Check out the video if you haven't. You can click the card at the top of this video, and I also added it at the end of this video. So last week on the 26th, Thailand had their flagship battle event with a total of 256 players, which is the same number of players that attended the previous event the previous week before. So it's really impressive that they are able to organize this kind of big scale events week after week. Also, I will usually post these reports and deck lists over on my Twitter before making these videos. So if you want early access to this information, you can follow me over on Twitter. And yeah, so let's see if the top 3 most played decks and the top 16 leaders for this event is any different from the previous ones. So firstly, we'll take a look at the leader spread out of the 256 players. So the top 3 most played decks are Whitebeard, Rob Lucci and Katakuri, which is rather similar compared to the previous one, being the only different Katakuri. So based off these 2 events alone, we can see that we can see which decks are really popular and which deck has the consistency to top 16 for each event. And we also spoke about the diversity in decks and the metagame, and you can clearly see in this tournament that there are many leaders ranging from red starter deck Luffy all the way until OP03 leaders. But yeah, as for the top 16 decks, there may or may not be diversity because the meta decks will typically be in top 16 compared to decks such as Shanks. This tournament results would have likely been influenced by the previous NX Gallery tournament as well as the Asia Championship, but unlike the previous 256 player tournament, we have actual placings for the top 16 deck list. As the graphics used do not indicate the exact position, the order of the list presented will be starting from the winner, second, third and so on. So without further ado, let's take a look at the champion from this event. Okay, so for the champion of this event, he is running Whitebeard. This looks like a standard Whitebeard build. As you can see that he is running the new vanilla, but it's just 2 off, so basically it's just the same. It's just there to create the illusion that you are playing maybe 4 Atmos and 4 of this spear guy. So other than that, it's playing 1 Ace and 3 Sanji. I'm not sure if this is a similar list to the champion from Asia Championship because I believe he's also running the Sanji. Okay, so this is the champion. Moving on to the second player. So this guy ran Nami. And what's interesting about this Nami is that it's running only 2 overheat and opted to go for a heavier Deathwing, and it's also running Nojiko. So other than that, it's quite a standard build and I'm looking forward to test this deck out. And again, yeah, this is second place. Third place we have Law. This Law again looks quite standard, but this one choosing to run the starter deck Law, 4 copies of this starter deck Law. And what's interesting is it's not playing any new cards from OP03. So yeah, Law takes the third place for this event. And fourth place we have Katakuri, our first yellow top 4 leader for the Thailand events. Okay, so what's interesting to me about this list is it's running 4 Shirahoshi. Typically from the list I've seen or played against, they will usually tag in Shirahoshi at 1 or 2. But yeah, we can see that running at 4 helps somewhat boost consistency of the deck because you can throw it into the live using Katakuri secret effect. Quite a standard list, I would say, other than that. So this will be the 5th place deck. The 5th place deck, Nami, similar to the second deck list, running 4 Deathwing. But what's different from this list? Yeah, it is this list is not running Nojiko, which I believe could be a reasonable play, opting to go for the heavier event support. So yeah, we have 5th place Nami. 6th place goes to Whitebeard. So a typical Whitebeard list, but this one is running Ragyo as well as 2 Ace and choosing not to go for 4 Marco. So this is an interesting deck list. Okay, next we have another Whitebeard. This list is running the big vanilla. Big vanilla, the 6 cost 8k. I think this is a really strong card, especially in the Whitebeard format, because it's quite difficult for them to get rid of big bodied characters unless they are swinging over with Whitebeard himself or committing Dons to clear this. This should be the last top 8 deck, which is Zoro, a really standard Zoro list running the new Whitebeard package. So using Izo, you can search out for your Whitebeard cards, adding more consistency into this deck, which is already very consistent with Dadan and Nami. So yeah, we have Zoro. Next will be top 16. So this will be 9th place. 9th place, we have the standard Whitebeard deck. Nothing much to talk about. It's really standard. 10, we have Zoro. This Zoro is running Magra, 4 Magra. So there's really nothing special about this list, except that it's only running 1 Zoro. 11th place, we have Kinemon. This Kinemon looks similar to the one that won the previous NX Gallery tournament. So yeah, something to look out for if you are playing Kinemon or if you are playing green in this OP03 format. Next we have another Nami, so 2 Deathwing and 4 Nojiko. Next we have another Whitebeard. This Whitebeard is playing the new 2 cost blockers, running a standard build, but also running this Sanji. Yeah, so Sanji helps you to accelerate your life reduction to get to Moby Dick as soon as possible, as well as being aggressive. Sanji might see increased play in Whitebeard soon. Next will be our first Rob Lucci. So Rob Lucci looks like a standard black deck. I think we've talked about this deck in the previous video. Next we have another Whitebeard. This Whitebeard is running Ragyo and this big body vanilla. And I believe this is the last top 16 deck. So Whitebeard, nothing special about this list either. And finally, thank you for watching the video. It looks like we've finally reached our 1000 subs goal on the channel. Let me know if I should celebrate this occasion and how in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like button if you've enjoyed this video and you found it helpful. And do consider subscribing to the channel to show your support. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter where I post more One Piece TCG content. And that's all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.